everybody, welcome back to the Flames Pyro Art Study Group on Mr. Wolf. If you bear with me a second, I'll just pull up the image. We'll have so many boxes open on here. Let's close up. I don't know why I've gone into that. Let's get out of that gallery. Okay, so we're going to have a look at building up more fur on the top of our wolf. As we can see, he's a lot darker on the photograph than what we have currently. Now, as I put my layers down with a piece of art I'm working on, I then want to add a top coat layer of much finer detail. So I've already started layering down, the undercoat. Then I want to start adding more top coat to the piece. There's a range of pens you can use for this. Obviously you want something very fine. I'm using the modified writing tip by the Optima, which is a very small pen tip. I have my heat setting at 4 at the minute, which is quite high, so I may turn it down a little so I can get full control over Mr. Wolf. And with this coat now that we're adding, we're beginning to show which way the coat is actually flowing, in all its different directions. As we know, when it's going up the head, it's going off just on an angled, flow like that. Then as it gets up higher on the head, it begins to change direction. There'll be like a break off point as we want to follow the flow of the hair back. So let's take, for example, let's just work for a few minutes and I'll show you what I mean. So we know this hair is all going up and across at this stage. Here at the sides it's starting to branch off to this large coated area here at the side. So just around the eye area, our strokes move off in a sideways direction. We want to blend those strokes together. We don't want to just have a wall, say, of up and then bang across. We want to make everything flow nicely. The fly is back again as soon as I turn the camera on. Mr. Fly makes his way in. I think he wants to be on video. So you see all those areas where, for me personally, I hadn't finished up. I can now start making my way more into the design. If I really want to go into super fine detail, I will get the micro skew out. But for now, this pen tip seems to suffice. So I say we're working our way up the head. We want to blend into this dark stripe that's going up the head, and we haven't finished with that yet because there's a little bit more detail work to do as we build up the sides. You know, from round his eye area it comes up, doesn't it? So there's a bit more work to be done on that, but we'll leave that for now before I start getting moved over to something completely different to what I want to show you, which I know I'm murder for doing that. I can be working one area, trying to show you what and how I do it, and then all of a sudden I'll be off somewhere else, and next thing I'm working down somewhere different to where I'm meant to be filming. So I apologise. You see, with this modified writing tip, it's just perfect for building up that more detailed layer of fur. Remember here towards the sides we are blending off, you know, we're slowly moving away sideways here. And I'm going to say it's just past this point that I want to stop. So for now I'll just carry on up. Wow, what a perfect little pen it is for adding that detail to the fur. Pens have so many more uses than what they're like labelled for. I mean, this is labelled as a modified writing tip. It's more like a pyrography pencil, you know, multi-uses. Don't forget, keep trying to follow the flow of the hair as we start coming up the head and going onto the main body of the head. The fur is going to start angling. A bit more, isn't it? As you know, we want to show that there is more depth to this wolf than meets the eye. I'm having a little bit of difficulty at the moment. I've switched to a new brand of phone, and I'm having all sorts of troubles trying to make the movies to upload to YouTube. I did have a Samsung before, and it was so easy to create a movie on a Samsung. Not as easy on this Google Pixel 6. So I'm going to have to do more investigations, I'm afraid, so I can get it in the right landscape, because you have to go in 16:9 or 4:3 ratio when you're uploading to YouTube. Then that little breakaway dark spot there, we can put that in. Now up here is right at the very back of the head near the ears. So I'd suggest that you just take some time, build some layering down. One layer will not suffice. You'll need to build up several layers. Make sure you get all the gaps and capture as much detail as you possibly can. So this is a journey of discovery, so just play about with things, see what works for you. We all would burn differently. Now this area is where there is a lighter patch of fur, and I've left it blank for now because we'll do a little video on lighter fur. Well, for now I will just keep working away both sides of Mr. Wolf. So this side is going off in the other direction. Did this before with a Frenchy dog I was playing about with on TikTok, and I did half a dog because I spent so much time in one half, and then the offside I just left. To remember, here at the eye level it's going off sideways, stepping down through the different tiers as we go lower and lower there, and that'll be an upcoming video on that. But I know this fur is running on a slanted direction, but I want to start slowly turning it. I did see 3 or 2 whiskers, which this pen's a little large to do, so I will get a micro skew out to finish them off properly. I can tail end them, I can thin the ends off. Again here, a lighter spot of fur, so I've left that for now, as we will do a tutorial on the lighter fur. It's not a difficult thing to do, but nonetheless we'll do a little video on it and chat about it some, and hopefully it'll just make more sense. Probably most of you don't have the same trouble as me. I have to flick dog fur off everything I do with the 3 chihuahuas I have. At the minute they all molt like mad. You have fur in everything, in your food, in your drink, all over your work. It gets everywhere. So up here we're on the opposite diagonal to that side. And I will keep just adding layers and layers until I feel like I've got enough depth, and then I will start to darken off in a certain area so it looks like there is, you know, it goes up and then there's the skull top, and then we get back to the ears. So that's what we're looking to capture. So I'll keep building away, and once I feel I've got enough coat down, I'll then talk to you some more about what I'm doing. Okay, so I hope your wolves are going well. I can't wait to see these wolves finished. It's a magical reference picture, isn't it? Right, so I've left you something to get on with there to add your detail to your fur. I'll carry on doing the same, and I will see you again shortly in the next episode as we start to look at the white fur up around the ears area. That's why these areas have been left white at the moment, because it's white fur back there. See, Mr. Fly is still flying around. Okay, so as I see you in the next episode, just try and capture as much detail in that fur as you can, and we'll go from there. Okay, have a great day everybody, take care, and I will see you soon.